One of the things I think Kamala should fight against is these people who are terrorizing immigrants out in the streets, especially in North Hollywood. I remember there was a Mexican guy taller than me. He was like terrorizing me, acting like he was gonna push me in the train rails, to the train rails. Excuse me, it's been a while. Ever since the last time I could speak English. Lately, I'm not I'm not currently working in my country. They're not letting me have a stable job, and because I'm speaking about the things I saw and I lived in Tijuana in the U.S. Mexico border. So that's why they're not letting me have a job. They don't say it up front, but the way they're acting, I can understand it. They're not gonna say, well, we know you lived. How does how to say it? You lived something that was horrible at the border, but you're talking about it. We don't want you to talk about it. Well, the thing is, I almost died twice at the border. The phones are intercepted at the border. How did Mexican people know at the border everything I was writing and speaking over the phone? It's something that you, Kamala, don't say. Yeah, even CNN news channel, they say that Mexican people get lost in the desert. There are no ways to cross the desert. What I saw in the desert are thousands of drones, thousands of drones at night, 6, 7 p.m. Uh, Rio Bravo River. There is a border patrol boat. There are helicopters. There are drones at night. So I don't know why these fake immigrants, because they are not real immigrants, are trying to cross the river. Something I could notice when I was in the U.S. Finally in the U.S. after almost dying twice in Tijuana, in the desert in Ciudad Juarez. Is that if you cross with no visa, there is no way for you to get a job. It doesn't matter if you speak English, you won't get a job. It's another thing. People here in my country are trying to keep me, to make me remain silent about this. But I have to say the truth. I have to tell the truth word so they know what's going on. I don't know how these fake immigrants they get money to get to Mexico. They are how to say it. Just a second. They're causing problems, breaking stuff, and I don't know why they are still in Mexico. I mean, they have no shelter, they have no food. How do they get to the border? I mean, how are you gonna keep people like those in your country? So that's something I might say, like putting up a show, because that's not true. They knew everything about me, everything. And they knew who my co-workers here in Guatemala were. They knew everything about me. So that's something you don't talk about. You come here to Guatemala, you demand people not to go to the border. We have no jobs here, and all the companies we have and work for here in Guatemala are from the US and other countries. So we have no jobs here, but you are asking people not to go. The main reason why I left is because there were people saying I was going out at night to steal, and they fractured my mandible. I have a relatives in the U.S., so that's why I tried to cross over, but it was impossible all the times I tried. And then after almost causing my death in Tijuana, they let me cross to San Diego. They kept me there until the wounds they made me cause myself were not visible. So I think that instead of saying that women lives are in danger, yeah, I mean there were black people terrorizing me in the trains in North Hollywood. I think like they were gonna beat me, and there was a guy screaming, "It's your fault! It's your fault!" and mentioned the name of one of my relatives. How did he know that? I mean, we're supposedly living in a world where nobody knows no one. And by the way, my social media and my cell phone, the device is still are still intercepted. So I would like to have at least one answer from all of this because I'm not working, and I can't eat air. I can't eat oxygen. So I need to get a stable job and have these resolved as soon as possible.